What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video. Today we're talking about EA and Star Wars and everything Star Wars, everything pretty much with Star Wars games. And if you guys don't know what Star Wars is probably like one of the biggest franchises known to man. It's dated back. I didn't really look it up. It's been out for a long time. I didn't feel like looking it up. It's been out for a really long time, a really long time, and it's been such a great franchise. Me personally, I am a fan of Star Wars. I don't know if I'm gonna say I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. Like, I'm not, collecting the figures and stuff. And I mean, there's definitely nothing wrong with it because you do what you love. But I'm just saying, I'm more of a medium Star Wars fan. Like, I've seen all the movies, even like the older ones. I've seen all the movies, all the new movies. Just kind of something I just did when I was. It's from time to time or whatever. I really do enjoy like the franchise in general. I really love the games like Battlefront 1, 2, Rogue Squadron. I probably would say I'm a huge Star Wars fan, honestly, because I feel like just explaining all of that made me seem like I'm a really big fan. I kind of am a really big fan, to be real with you guys, because I mean, look, I play like almost every Star Wars game. I've watched every Star Wars movie. I'm just not like deep in the mythos. But yeah, going back, there's a lot of Star Wars games. You have the one that's the online MMO. That's amazing. You have the one that's Knights of the Old Republic, I believe, which was something that changed my whole gaming experience when I played that. But yeah, the thing is that recently it was a 10-year deal made, and I want to say it was 2013. It was a 10-year deal with EA. That EA would basically have the exclusive rights to all the Star Wars games. Why they made that deal, I have no idea, because they reduced Star Wars games to some old terrible microtransaction heavy products. Obviously EA was chomping at the bit to get it because it's Star Wars. It's such a big franchise that anybody would want to work on a Star Wars game. It's such an expensive universe. I mean, look at The Mandalorian right now. That show's one of the hottest shows on television right now, and it's just a side character, side plot from many of the expansive Star Wars universe. So anybody that feel like they can get their hands on anything Star Wars in terms of video games or shows, they feel like they have a gold mine. Problem is, EA is a terrible company, and they shouldn't be making games for Star Wars. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy any of those games, but I mean, I really didn't enjoy any of those games. I mean, the Battlefront they came out with in the beginning was okay. It was okay. Like, I spent some time on it, not some like heavy time. I spent a decent amount of time on it. It was okay. I know I've said it like 3 times in the video, but it really was just okay. Battlefront 2, I didn't even play that one that much. The things that Battlefront 1 was missing, they tried to actually add in Battlefront 2, but it still didn't hit right. I mean, it's not like they're terrible games, but just not as fun as like Battlefront 2. They're just they're just not as fun. But other than that, I definitely would say that the Star Wars game about the young Jedi or whatever, I want to say it's Fallen Order, Fallen Knight, or whatever it's called. That was actually a fantastic game. It's more like a linear Star Wars story type thing. It was actually really great. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it put me in the mind of Force Unleashed, which was another great game. I feel like, honestly, that's probably only the best game that EA has made in terms of Star Wars property. But there is some good news, that I've taken way too long to talk about in the video. The Star Wars, Incorporated has decided to kind of step away from EA having exclusive rights to Star Wars. I think they're starting to realize how a lot of people associate EA with microtransactions, and that microtransactions don't make a game great. So they definitely need to stop doing it to every single game that they make. And they decided to start working with some other companies to get some Star Wars stuff out there, because they want a Star Wars game quickly. They want one at least every year for sure. And it's like a lot of these different companies are really ready to work with the Star Wars franchise. Just like, okay, just give me the license for Star Wars franchise and I can make something beautiful. That's all these companies are thinking about, because I mean, obviously, like I said, the franchise itself is so big, it's so expansive with books, movies, TV shows and everything. It has, like, every piece of media there's something for Star Wars. But with that being said, the company that actually decided to try to make a game for it was Ubisoft. That was actually really cool. I feel like Ubisoft obviously makes some kind of mediocre games. I'm not gonna talk about which mediocre games, but they do make mediocre games sometimes. So I'm super excited, but they are making a open world, story driven Star Wars game. So for me, that's enough. Cause if you take something like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I didn't really care for that much, and put it in the actual Star Wars universe, it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great. I mean, it's obviously gonna be great because it's everything dealing with Star Wars has been. It's like we've been conditioned from a younger age. Like if you've been a Star Wars fan, you've seen everything Star Wars, so you know how expansive the actual universe is. When you see a character, you're like, okay, I know that's a certain type of character because in the other game I played as that type of character. But I definitely think it's gonna be great. I definitely think it's gonna be probably one of the best games of Star Wars to date. Simply because EA has not been doing a great job with the IP. So with that being said, guys, let me know how you feel about Ubisoft making this game. How do you feel about EA not having full access? The deal actually will start I think 2023. I'd say 23rd. Should say 23, but 2023, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's when the actual contract ends. So with that being said, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.